Alright guys, so this is Langrisser. I'm a huge fan of strategy games, and for those of you who aren't familiar with Langrisser, Langrisser is actually the sequel to Warsong, which was out on the Sega Genesis. They only released Langrisser 2 on the Mega Drive, only in Japanese, and then they remade it as Langrisser, and that's what I'm going to be running today. Langrisser, they actually added and expanded it into multiple storylines. I'm going to use a couple codes the developers left in there. When I originally played Langrisser casually, it probably took me about 40 to 45 hours to beat. But today, I'm hopefully going to beat my estimate and beat it in around 8 minutes for you. Yeah, so Langrisser was only released in Japan. I know it's weird the name it has when it was only released in Japan, but so here we go. Time's actually going to start when I select Elwyn's name. So, like a lot of great strategy RPGs, like Ogre Battle and whatnot, we're going to start the creation quiz. We have to decide what kind of a person we are, and we're going to break Elwyn and make him the most powerful possible by how we answer these questions. We're going to answer them A, B, triple C, and then we're going to round it out with an A. And this makes Elwyn his most powerful. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to scenario 1. A little backstory here. Elwyn is a wandering swordsman who wants to avenge the death of his master. You find out later in the game that he was murdered by a vampire. You get revenge on him, but we're not going to do that. So this is kind of it, telling us the storyline, who we are, and we're going to go to this village that's getting attacked. And the Empire is attacking it to capture this girl named Liana. We have no clue who she is, and the way I do this run, we don't care who she is, but she's the main love interest. So the Empire's coming in, she's saying, please don't kill them, and they're just going to do it anyway. But we don't let them do it because we break this game. The guy on the horse in the blue is Leon. He is my absolute favorite character in this game. If you do play the Empire path, he is a monster. Okay, so now we're going to use a code that allows me to move enemies. There we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, crap. I just let them have a turn. I did mispress. This is going to be bad. We're going to lose about 2 minutes here. I pressed the wrong thing. So we're going to lose some time here. That's my bad, because now all these guys have to show up. I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to go to options, and I went to ending the turn, which is never good. So they're talking about how they're great knights of the Empire, and how they will not do these terrible, terrible things, like killing villagers. So I will not be setting world record in this game, which is what I was hoping to do today. The world record is going to stay at 741. Now, some of this talking was going to happen either way, but right about now I should be finishing the battle, and I'm not, because I made a mistake. And you'll notice that it takes the computer forever to move their guys. So this gives me a chance to explain what the glitch was, the code that I put in, is it lets me move their guys. But it doesn't mean they don't get a turn, it just gives them an extra turn. So, it's fine, we'll make it work. So what I'm going to do is something that I accidentally found out when I was routing this game. It was the first time I'd ever tried to route something. I was hoping to get the game down to about 9 hours. And while I was routing and practicing, alright, let me get this right. Now we have to talk again. Let's do this right. this is what I was trying to do, which was to turn off battle animations. But, so you'll notice I'm going to move this guy, and he's going to turn gray. Okay, I'm going to have to move some extra people. They're going to turn gray because that means that they've had their turn, they can't be used again. That is not completely true. I discovered by accident that you can move them, and if you click them again, you can give them infinite turns. So I'm going to move this guy all the way over to Elwyn, who I made sure is super powered, and I'm going to have him attack me, and hopefully, bless RNG, he's going to die in one shot. He's going to tell me that I'm an evil, terrible person, and we got the good RNG. So now he's dead. So Leon's like, oh my gosh, how could we lose? We must retreat. You actually don't have to fight Leon at all in this scenario. It doesn't matter. So all these guys show up. There is an English version, but I bought a cart that had an English patch on it. It was really bad, and so since I wanted to run it on console, I'm just using my Super Famicom cart. So now we get a lot of storyline where the girl asks us to protect her and love her and be an awesome hero, and we agree. But once I actually get through to where I can save, I'm going to save and I'm going to reset, and I'm going to use a scenario skip code that is in the game, just like there was one in Warsong, and I'm going to skip to the final scenario, and we're going to beat the game. But right now we get to do about 2 minutes of mashing. So right here what's going on is they're trying to get us to help the girl and take her and protect her, and we're going to do it because the Empire, we find out later in the game, wants her to try and get this all-powerful evil sword, and we just don't think that's alright, so we're not going to let it happen. So like all RPGs, we get to mash through a lot of text here. Yes, I am super excited for the Langrisser 1 and 2 that's coming out on the Switch. Once it comes out, I'm definitely going to get it, and I'm hoping to reroute this on Switch to see how different it is. Yeah, the developer code for moving enemies, I don't know why it was left in, but the other thing you find out is when you use that code, it unlocks not only infinite turns, which I discovered by accident when I was trying to route this, but it also unlocks every spell for every character. Yeah, we're about to use the level select one. It's not cheat codes, you know. They're developer codes they forgot to take out. So we're going to mash through this. They count up how many people we kill. It's faster to kill less people, because you don't have to do with their exploding animation. Alright. And we save and reset. Okay, I've been having issues with the scenario select code, so we'll see how it goes. Oop, wrong way. And we want 36. There's over 70 different scenarios in this game because of the 4 different routes. The reason I want scenario 36 instead of the actual final scenario, because this allows me to fight Bernhardt, who is the evil emperor, instead of fighting Chaos. The reason that matters is because Chaos is immune to magic, and we're going to use that infinite turn glitch to use magic to destroy Bernhardt. Originally when I routed this, it was all about Hein in this level, and as I was rereading, my brother Ryanus, I taught him this run over the summer, and as I was rereading his tutorial as I was de-rusting to get ready for today, I had this epiphany that, you know, Hein is level 2, he kinda sucks. And so I was looking around in this, I was like, you know what, Jessica, who's an NPC who you shouldn't be able to use at all, you get to use her in Langrisser 2 on the Mega Drive, but you don't get to use her at all. I was like, you know what, I wonder if she would be better. And she is. I was able to shave about 30 seconds off. So right now we're telling Bernhardt, no, you're terrible. You can't use all hazard. It's this evil thing because he has gotten the power to control demons. And so we're trying to tell him, no, it's a terribly wrong thing to do. And he's like, no, you are terrible, terrible individuals. You don't know what you're talking about. And Jessica tells him, I've lived forever, because she gets reborn infinite times, like she's actually in the original Warsong Langrisser game. So he summons these demons, which should be a problem, but it's not, because like I said, we're going to use our infinite turn glitch. Oh. Oh, I did it wrong. My controller's been having issues today, so that could be fun on our next game. But so now we're just going to move Jessica over here, so she's easy for Bernhardt to get to. We're going to move Bernhardt down, because normally when you used Hein, you had to use this ability in the game that's called Rally, which is what main characters can use. It gives them 3 health and 3 magic back. And we had to do that a lot. But, because Jessica's a higher level, she has enough magic. So we're going to cast first a decrease spell to make it so it lowers his magic defense. And then we're going to cast Blast 3 times, and that's going to kill him. So once his final text box shows up, that's time. So that's time right there. So that was actually a gold split on that final battle, even though I messed up, because how much faster Jessica is. So we blew Estimate on that, so hopefully we'll get it back in the next 2 runs. The funny thing is, we're not going to watch through the ending, just because I know we were a little bit behind and I just blew Estimate. But in the ending, just like in Shining Force, if characters die in a snar, you can get them back. You can do that in Langrisser games, but in the endings, it's like if they didn't die the entire game, they get a good ending. If not, they get a bad ending. So like Rihanna is one of the characters, and she's trying to cure this plague that's killing children, and she messes up and kills herself. So, oh no, Jessica's supposed to be in the game. It's just that she never really gets up to attack. So I'm going to switch out carts now. We're going to move on to Fatal Fury 2.